It's pretty clear that if M3GAN is the villain in the first movie, we want her to be the hero in the second movie. What does that require?
We wanted the movie to be a lot bigger. The challenge was to make it feel like we were entering into a massive world.
That's great. One more, guys.
Gerard did a great job keeping the same smart, satirical edge.
Hey, so remember the time I strangled you and set the lab on fire? I want you to know that won't happen again.
We had created such an interesting character with M3GAN herself that we all collectively felt like there's more story to tell.
What the funk is this?
In this movie, we managed to give it a bigger life, give it bigger characters.
You know, the stakes are higher, but we've all been trauma bonded.
Gemma feels like she has failed the world in terms of developing M3GAN as technology.
This is about a world in crisis, outsourcing our parental duties to devices.
Katie's older, so she has a bit more emotions. I know something's going on.
Nothing is going on. Everything is fine.
And Katie's actually very happy to have M3GAN back on the team.
You're the only thing that matters to me.
The different shades of how much M3GAN is a good guy or how much she is still potentially an evil robot.
I just want to dance.
We have new, incredible characters.
You know that technology can only exist when someone responsible is in control of it.
Aristotle Atari is playing Christian.
Amelia was the only way to show the world that if we don't end AI, it's going to end us. He's trying to pursue a very anti-AI world, but he takes extreme measures, and unfortunately, people's lives are taken because of it. But hey, I'm trying to get something done here.
Alton Appleton.
Being in scenes with Jermaine was so fun because he can't help but make you laugh.
Well, Jermaine is so fundamentally funny that it's difficult to keep a straight face when working with him.
As everyone knows, he improvises a lot.
Sorry.
And so every single take with Jermaine was a journey of discovery and delightful surprise.
Yeah, I've got them on screen now.
You didn't know what he was going to do.
With Alton, you think this guy can't get more ridiculous with the misogynistic, insane things he's saying.
Listen, I'm with someone. No, not in that way. Although, I just sent you a photo.
And he just ups the ante.
It is so refreshing to be with a real person.
Then, of course, there's Amelia.
Amelia is highly advanced AI.
Well, look who came out to play.
Amelia is almost like a dark mirror to M3GAN in many respects.
We can rule for all eternity.
And so that became a great way to introduce Amelia to the world.
We've left the home confounds of the first film and we're out in the world. We're following much bigger stories and our characters are really drawn through this whole universe. And Gerard's just built out M3GAN into a much bigger, better place.
All of the sets have been absolutely extraordinary and big in scale.
And so much of the design is unexpected.
Gerard wanted to make sure that it wasn't looking like the first M3GAN, so he had a very high vision for where he wanted to take the production values. To me, it read like Mission Impossible with killer robots, and I just thought, yeah, rightio, when do we start?
Pre-production on M3GAN 2 is a really intense environment. We have 3 or 4 construction teams, set decorators prepping everything. At the moment, we're building M3GAN's lair.
I never wanted to live subterraneously until I saw M3GAN's pad.
A door swings open, and M3GAN has built a lair.
I was making preparations. We can build a life here.
Here we are in the main living area of M3GAN's lair, probably the most difficult design of the whole film. Gerard wanted us to make an environment that was really specific to M3GAN's character. This is her attempt at creating a home.
It's magical. They took us through the tunnel, out into the main hall. People were just gasping, being like, where are we?
That reveal is phenomenal.
For M3GAN's lair, I wanted it to feel like this really dark, grim fairy tale.
It's funny, creepy, and weird.
This set is like going to an amusement park.
As an AI, she doesn't create a home that's comforting. She tries. Every effort is to make this a beautiful place full of everything that Katie would ever want. But it's actually a horror that this family is now going to be stuck down here.
Of course, M3GAN would think that a subterranean lair is a safe place for a child.
I made your room just the way you like it. Well, with some of my own additions, of course.
That set was so fun.
Every level of detail was thought through and just beyond.
Pretty cool. Everybody kept taking pictures of little bits and pieces.
It literally felt like I was walking into a whole new world. I've been blown away.
It's stocked full of things that Gemma could eventually use to bring M3GAN back to life.
Of course, why wouldn't she have that? Yeah.
She has a lab with all the tools that Gemma has in her workshop in her home.
It had the lab, it had like a little green zone. M3GAN's lair was my favourite. That was a great deal of fun.
I feel like Adam and Brendan mostly know me by this expression. Like, I feel like every time they see me, I'm making that face looking at a new set that they've designed.
When we go into Xenox Park, you feel like you've got this space which is really sophisticated, but it's evil at the same time.
Basically a secret bunker for protecting the world from dangerous technology. So we're deep underground, there's lots of rock walls, lots of concrete walls. In the centre here, we're going to build the quantum computer that Amelia sits under, and it's a real throwback to Metropolis, the robot sitting in its throne.
My favorite set was, of course, the throne. That room is just so immense.
It's cathedral-like in the space when you walk into the main control hub area.
It's based on the shapes of real quantum computers, but we've upscaled. This office space, it's like a WeWork environment. Christian's trying to make an environment where everyone's loving their job and loving working here.
It really means a lot. This was a team effort. I want to work there. That place is so cool. There just was so much detail. Innovation is a ticking time bomb.
It's called the Vault because it secures a lot of technology. So we've got a lot of display cases coming with threatening technology, AI robots, everything that Christian's trying to protect the world from. One of the difficult elements of this set was, again, building at height and also building a set that can accommodate all the cast and all the camera crews. So we had to do a lot of steel fabrication and engineering work.
I don't know how they built all of that. It's amazing.
Sets that they built were some of the best sets that I've ever had the pleasure of stepping into. It's really a testament to the production designers and just the level of attention and the aesthetics.
Jared's had a clear vision. It's been a real journey to nail it.
Their ultimate goal is to deliver this funky-looking film, you know, which has got sort of contemporary and really cool sci-fi sets.
When I walk onto the set of Xenox Park or the lair, I mean, they're just gorgeous and so specific and feel so dialed in tonally to where Gerard likes to live and put his characters.
Our story is filled with lots of colorful characters and basically means that we have to invent all these different worlds of clothes.
I was in the fitting room, I saw that there were going to be multiple costumes, and I was like, oh, this is really different from the last film, but insane.
Well, this time M3GAN has a lot more costumes than just one.
People know M3GAN from her signature Victorian doll-inspired look.
Getting the one outfit that felt iconic enough was such a challenge. So in this movie, I just really wanted to make sure that we were able to play dress up.
M3GAN in some way is now a teenager trying to find her way in this world. And so we really wanted her look, her costume to sort of reflect that.
The 2.0 look was so cool to see. It was M3GAN's original look, but spiced up and made it more sassy.
All right, meat sacks, let's get to work.
M3GAN was programmed with all of these kind of retro references. We end up with a robot that you can see through, but this one does light up, which makes it really spectacular to look at.
We've got little LEDs mounted on this, basically integrating something like this into the costume itself. The LEDs are addressable, so we can tell each individual LED to turn on or turn off.
M3GAN's costume, was all beautifully dyed and then beautifully painted so that we can get really cool pearlescent effect that was kind of inspired by those late 90s Game Boys.
All of M3GAN's crazy outfits lead us to this leather catsuit.
We brought in this really beautiful cognac-colored leather and are doing this amazing quilting effect, which will kind of give her some abs. Of course, some tactical gloves, which you need.
It's really fun to see, a kick-ass version of M3GAN so that she can be at the same level as Amelia.
Just the same way M3GAN has her iconic outfits, we really wanted to have an iconic look for Amelia as well.
Okay, let's do it. Jerianne and the entire costume department are incredible.
Here's this amazing gold chainmail dress.
It's such a over-the-top, like metallic dress.
A lot of people will know this fabric as Whiting & Davis. It started around the 1920s, 1930s. I wanted this dress to have like a little softness through it. It just looks so smokin' on Ivana. This is the first time we've got Ivana wearing the Chrome Queen costume on set. The material has been coated in a special, basically 3D chrome paint.
And how many pieces in total?
If you include all the knuckles and fingers and spear, all pieces altogether, 65 pieces.
It's so inspiring.
It's incredible. I mean, it really is, watching this crew be in their element and be such masters of their craft.
Action!
It was really fun and collaborative in a way that the first movie was.
This is our amazing crew.
This team is just the best. We all feel like family members at this point.
Cut, right?